you ready to make some bath bombs? Hi, I'm Katie from Simply Earth, and I love teaching people how to use essential oils. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a bath bomb that foams using only natural ingredients with essential oils. Here's what you'll need to make this recipe. There's a link in the description box below with a cheat sheet for this recipe with a link to all the Simply Earth ingredients. If you're new to making bath bombs, I recommend checking the first video in this series where I dive in deep on the ingredients you need to make bath bombs, their benefits, plus tips and tricks to make a successful bath bomb. Let's get started making our foaming unicorn bath bomb. You'll need Simply Earth's emulsifying wax, my secret ingredient. You'll need citric acid. You'll need these mica colors, pearl, yellow gold, indigo blue, and fuchsia. You'll need a bath bomb mold, Simply Earth's unicorn essential oil blend that's made to go with my children's book, Aroma the Unicorn, almond oil, and from your home, you are going to need a half cup of baking soda and a half cup of cornstarch. The first step to making unicorn bath bombs is to put your baking soda through a sieve or a sifter because baking soda can clump up and I don't want those clumps in my bath bomb. So here's my baking soda. And now I'm gonna do this and it's not gonna be clumpy. The next thing I'm gonna add to my baking soda is pearl mica powder. This is just gonna make our bath bombs a little sparkly and pretty. The amount I add isn't that important. I'm gonna add about a dash. But this is just gonna give a hint at unicorn sparkles. All right, I'm gonna mix this together. Now I'm going to add my cornstarch. All right, that looks pretty evenly uniform. I'm gonna set this aside for now and go to my oil ingredients. For my oil ingredients, I'm adding a tablespoon of almond oil. I can replace this almond oil with coconut oil or another carrier oil. I'm also going to add a quarter teaspoon of Simply Earth's emulsifying wax. This is my secret ingredient. It's gonna help prevent rings of mica powder forming around your tub. It's also gonna create our natural foam. All bath bomb recipes I've found that have foam use SLS. SLS can be very irritating and it's not an ingredient I want to use in my bath bombs, especially ones that I use for my kids. So this natural emulsifying wax has been such a fun find for me. So now I'm going to heat this up. I can do this in a microwave or double boiler to melt the emulsifying wax. Now that that's melted, I can add my 6 drops of unicorn essential oil blend. Now I'm gonna stir it to dilute the essential oil inside the carrier oil. I'm now going to add my oil ingredients with my dry ingredients. I'm gonna give it a quick whisk and then I'm gonna finish mixing it by hand. Once it's evenly combined, I'm gonna take my mixture and squeeze it in my hand and see if it holds its shape. You can see how the mixture has crumbled. This mixture is too dry. If I were to put this in a bath bomb mold, it would not hold its shape. So what I need to do is add a binding agent. I'm going to be using isopropyl alcohol. And I'm going to be using 99% isopropyl alcohol because other kinds of isopropyl alcohol, like 70%, contain water and that can cause my bath bomb to react prematurely. I've got my isopropyl alcohol in a little spray bottle. And I'm gonna add a couple sprays, like so, until it gets the correct consistency. And this mixture is the correct consistency to hold its shape inside a bath bomb mold. For my final bath bomb ingredient, I'm adding a quarter cup of citric acid. I am adding this last because this is what's going to make our bath bomb fizz. If I add it earlier and the mixture gets wet from humidity or however it gets a little bit wet, it'll start to react. I put citric acid in at the end to help prevent that. And now I can mold my bath bombs. So I've got this 6.5 centimeter bath bomb mold from Simply Earth. So this is what you need to do. You need to fill the mold, pack it down gently, and overfill it so that there's a little hill in each half of the mold. So it's lightly packed down, there's a little hill, and now I'm gonna push both halves of my bath bomb mold together. And now I like to remove it from the mold right away. That helps tell me if my bath bomb was a success or if I need to work on the consistency or change up how I'm packing the bath bomb. It looks amazing! All right, so I'm gonna set this aside to let it dry out. And I'm gonna make my second bath bomb and another beautiful bath bomb. If you're having a hard time getting your bath bombs to turn out like this, check out my previous video to learn my tips and tricks on how to make a perfect bath bomb. After I've made the bath bombs and let them totally harden, so once they're hard, you are ready to turn your adorable little bath bombs into unicorn bath bombs. And we're gonna do that in a really fun way. We're gonna paint with mica powder. So I've got 3 little bowls here, and what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of yellow gold mica powder, indigo blue mica powder, and fuchsia mica powder. The amount I add isn't that important, but you don't need much, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now to each of these little bowls, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of 99% isopropyl alcohol. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of 99% isopropyl alcohol until this becomes liquidy enough for me to paint with. So we've got 3 different paintbrushes here, 1 for each color. You can also just use 1 and clean it off and dry it off. Between each decoration, I'm gonna use my paintbrush to kind of stir up the mica powder and rubbing alcohol. And now I'm gonna paint some fun lines across these bath bombs to make them unicorn. And now to add a little bit more fun, I'm going to splatter some of the mica paint onto the bath bomb. There you have it, some sweet, fun unicorn bath bombs that are sure to add some joy to bath time. Let's go see how they work. This video is a part of Simply Earth's first ever bath bomb week. You can get a cheat sheet on how to make these bath bombs in the description box below, along with links to the other videos of recipes for this year's bath bomb week. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with our next surprise recipe.